Go. Yo, what's poppin' everyone? It's your girl Huitu Narabtapi, aka Black Girl G, and I'm back with yet another video. If it is your first time here on my channel, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to comment. If it isn't your first time, but you haven't done the most, you've been watching, but you haven't subscribed, you haven't liked, you haven't commented, you haven't shared my videos, baby girl, baby boy, honestly, and yes, because you are here already, or when you are here, just join the family, just sign those papers so that you are legally, welcomed into the family. Just subscribe, just like, and just comment. And if you've been doing the most for your girl, I really do appreciate the love and support you guys have been showing and giving to me on my channel. Please continue watching my videos, please continue liking, please continue commenting, please do continue sharing my videos so that we may keep this channel growing and glowing. Okay, so for today's video, I'm basically going to be telling you guys about my experience with COVID, Miss COVID, better known as COVID-19. So I had corona. Shocking. I had corona, not just me, like literally me and my whole family, all 5 of us. And I'm just gonna give you guys like a quick summary of how we got it. Disclaimer, I'm not blaming my uncle or anything like that. It's just unfortunate that when he came to visit us, the time he came, he was sick and he was not aware that he actually had corona, But basically, to just give you, a summary of what happened is he came to our house, ka long weekend, Elia Women's Day, and he stayed with us for the long weekend, And listen, he's a frequent visitor, so that's why when he said he wants to come for the weekend, it was not a train smash because, he visits literally all the time. So he came and he was not okay. He had flu-like symptoms and we thought maybe it's flu. I really don't know why it never hit us that maybe he could have corona. Coffee. But yeah. So he was not okay when he was here. He was coughing, he was always tired, the flu-like symptoms. And then Monday he left and he decided to go test. And he received his results on Tuesday, and unfortunately they came back positive and he had to be hospitalized only for 2 or 3 days, But when he left that Monday, I started experiencing flu-like symptoms. And I thought it was flu. Usually when it's change of season, I get flu. It's literally an every year thing. I get flu when it's change of season. So when I had a sore throat and I started coughing, I thought can every year, or nothing big, nothing major, nothing massive, So, but I started getting worried on Tuesday when I started experiencing a very sore body, like sore to a point where whenever I try moving, when I move, I feel like my bones are breaking, and I had to take pills, like painkillers, in order for me to feel better. I had the worst headaches, and I'm a person who headache, guys, like more beginning 2 or 3 times in a week I get headaches. And usually when I get a headache, I drink warm water, I drink chamomile tea, and I become pashash. But this time I had to drink painkillers, and I'm not talking about your grandpa, your Disprin, or whatever. I'm talking about prescribed painkillers, like where I had to go to the doctor, prescribe pills for me so that I can drink them and so that I can get better, And I had the worst cough. My cough was bad. I mean bad. I would talk and in between my sentences, I would literally cough, you know, and I was on bed rest for 2 days. Tuesday and Wednesday, I was on bed rest. And my dad didn't go to work from Wednesday till Friday. He did not go to work. And I remember when I started getting better, I think the Thursday, Thursday, I told him that, hey, Mina, I think, corona is again, you know? And he was like, when I thought just because Ramulaha tested positive, and in my mind, I'm like, maybe it's again, my mind is just playing tricks on me and everything. So I'm like, you know, so I will continue taking my medicine and everything. And keep in mind, so far, me, my dad, and Tlami were the only ones that were showing symptoms. My dad and Tlami couldn't taste the smell, but she only told us Friday when we went to taste that you can't taste the smell. And then my dad was coughing. Excuse me, but not a bad cough. So we literally the only ones that were showing mild. Well, it went from bad symptoms to mild symptoms. So when my mom and my younger sister were not showing any symptoms. But Friday we decided to go test, and we only decided to get test because we're in close contact with someone who tested positive. You know, so it was only right for us to go and make sure that we are okay. But also, I had doubts because I felt like the flu that I had experienced during the past few days, I've never experienced before. So I felt like there was something more, maybe not corona, but there was something more that could be wrong, you know? So I just wanted to find out and make sure. So Friday, when we woke up and my mom is not okay. My mom is sick. My mom is nauseous. My mom is dizzy. My mom is just not okay. My little sister, my younger one, she never gets sick. She had a headache. She was dizzy. She literally slept the whole day. You know, she was not herself, you know. And seeing her in that condition, I think that's when I started to realizing that, hey, yeah, it's in it to maybe, you know. And yeah, so we went to test on Friday and we received results on Saturday. And I received my results first. So I received them at around 11 in the morning. And I got a message saying that I should log into the Empath website and check my results. And I did that and my results came back as positive. And I just felt a drop. I just felt a drop in my heart. You know, as much as you kind of know that you might have this thing, but at the same time, I mean, I have hope or it's again our virus. Hey guys, can I say you know? So, but when reality hit, it hit very hard, you know? And I remember I called my mom. You know, the first person I told was my mom. I called her and I told her that, you know, I tested positive. And she paused for 3 seconds, a good 3 seconds. My mom paused. And, you know, as soon as she gathered her thoughts, she told me that it's okay, you know, we're going to fight this, you know, we need to pray harder now. We need to just trust God, you know, and just rely on Him. Like now is the time that we need to put all our faith in Him, you know. And as she was speaking, I had tears in my eyes, guys. You know, so I had tears in my eyes, you know, and moments later they all came in the room to tell me that they all tested positive. And for me, I had a sense of relief, you know, or at least that's in now and it's again, you know, it's just not me. And at least we can fight this thing together, you know. But one person that was very uneasy was my mom. She was very stressed. Her body language just said it all. She was stressed. And my mom was one person that, like, she basically takes people's problems, you know, matatawatu, and she makes it her own problems, you know, and that results in her getting sick, you know. She starts, you know, she gets sick physically and it affects her mentally, you know. So that's what she did. As much as we're all sick, she basically took corona yaka, my dad, ayira ya high, you know. And I think that prolonged her healing process as well, because she just had too much baggage on her, you know. And as much as she rested, I feel like inside she was not resting. She was just resting outside, but inside she was not resting, you know. So it prolonged her healing process, because the rest of us we were like, as days went by, as slow as those days went by, we were getting better. Though one thing I noticed is that our health, like your health becomes very inconsistent. Like 1 minute you're active, the next you just want to sleep, you're not okay, you are coughing, you are, you know. So we had very inconsistent health. But apart from that, I think we were healing very, very well. And my mom was literally the only one that at some point it looked like she was getting worse, because she couldn't even leave the bedroom, you know. She couldn't. It hit me, you know, seeing my mom in that condition. When you ask her what's wrong, and she can't even tell you, Hore, what's wrong. Mara, you can see she's in pain. It affected me a lot. And, you know, I remember when I told one of my friends that, you know, I've tested positive, she told me that one thing you need to do is take care of your mental health. And I saw that this thing can really take a toll, you know, on your mental health. And it is very important for us to, as much as we're, you know, trying to get better, you know, physically trying to take care of our bodies, we need to take care of our mental well-being as well. You know, so it affected me because I remember this one time I didn't leave the bedroom until my mom came in the bedroom to check. Imagine, as sick as she came in to check how I was, guys. And I'm like, no, I'm fine, you know, I'm just tired, you know, and everything. And she went back to bed. And, you know, when she started getting better, my mom is a bubbly person. I think in the videos that you guys have seen, you know, my mom is a very bubbly person, you know, so you can tell when she's not okay and when she's okay. Because when she started getting better, Eliane, the joke. And it was very nice. It was very nice. So, but I think all in all, it was a challenging experience. Challenging in terms of now we couldn't leave the house, you know, we couldn't, especially for me and my dad. I feel like me and my dad, you know, so now we can't even leave the house. It was very frustrating, you know. You'd find my dad walking around the house, you know, you know, and sometimes we'd be tempted to go around. We're like, you're not allowed, but you need to think of, you know, the other people and everything. So I think that was one of the challenging things, that we couldn't leave the house. Also, we couldn't even get essentials, you know, I mean, basic things, someone room we couldn't get. But shout out, guys, you know, I think God has blessed us with some very special people in our life, people that came through for us when we needed them the most. This was a period where, you know, we really needed, you know, our loved ones to pull through for us, you know, even if it was not for them to be physically there, you know. But I think, you know, we needed people to pray for us a lot, to, you know, just I think that's all we needed, prayer. We needed people to pray for us in this during the time we had corona, you know. And it was very beautiful and very motivating, you know, to see, you know, people telling you that they're praying for you, people telling you that, you know, we'll get better, you know, we should just put our trust in God, you know. Just it was a beautiful thing, you know. In the midst of, you know, the storm, you know, there was calmness as well. There was, you know, just it was nice. It was very nice. So, but yeah, shout out to my aunt, shout out to my friend that came through for us when we needed groceries, guys. You know, we can't live without food, you know. and they pulled through. I mean, my aunt even bought extra medicine, extra vitamins, you know. So man, it's just shout out, you know. But yeah, all in all, it was a interesting experience. I remember when we were like, so what me and my family like doing, we like reflecting on certain issues, certain, you know, we like discussing, you know, and we were reflecting on it, you know. And I remember my mom telling us that she was very scared. She was very scared. She's like, she just couldn't understand why we had to all get it at the same time, you know, which is true. I think the scary part was, you know, we all had it, and I mean, we've seen with stats, people have died from this. So it's a matter of, are we all gonna make it? Who's gonna make it? Who's not gonna make it? You know. So I think that was the scary part as to why did we have to have it at the same time. But obviously, when we got better and, you know, we start reflecting on it, it's like, you know, I think when getting it all together was just, it was, I don't know how to put it, but it was a learning curve, you know, for all of us. One thing I know for sure, we grew spiritually, you know, because we were praying, you know, we were, I mean, you hear stories about, you know, I remember my mom telling us that, you know, her friend's sister-in-law, you know, complained about a sore throat like today, then tomorrow she didn't wake up, you know, and when they check about a coron, you know, you like, you know, such things, like they literally, you know, forced us, you know, to just pray, read the word of God, have faith, you know, because Edro, or the toilet or your friends can't help you, your family can't help you. The least they can do is just tell you you'll get well and pray for you. That's literally all they can do for you when you're like sick, you know. So there has to be something that you hold on to, you know, and we held on to God and we came out victorious, you know. So if anything, we came out very strong spiritually. And I think for me, that's the lesson I took out of it, that the reason why we had it all at once is because we had to grow as a family spiritually, you know. My mom is a very spiritual person, and I think, if I'm being honest, she's you know, comparing her to all of us, she's a very spiritual, like she's there and we're like there, you know. But this time guys, we were pushing, you know, we would praise, we would worship. If anything, we enjoy praise and worship. Mohai, I went to praise, would worship, would watch Creflo Dollar, would watch, you know, yo guys, we were here. Yeah, so honestly guys, I'm a believer of everything happens for a reason, you know. So yeah, that's basically my experience, you know, with Corona. Yeah guys, please stay safe, guys. It's not nice. It's not physically, it's not a very nice thing. Mentally as well, I think it's not a very nice thing to go through, you know. So guys, please stay safe. Please wear your masks at all times. Please sanitize at all times. Please social distance, you know, stay home if you can, you know. And just take care of yourselves, guys. Please drink those vitamins, you know. Lingana leo, you know, steam, you know, as often as possible, guys. Just take care of yourselves. Build your immune systems. Build them. Make them stronger, you know. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys learned a thing or two from this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And don't forget to comment. Thank you, guys.